Welcome to episode 6 of Leveling Up The Doctor.
What an intro. So, over the last week, my weight's dropped by nearly a kilo, so I can't complain at that. I'm down a full stone now, so just over 6 kilos from when I first started. Finally starting to see some sort of changes, like visual changes in myself. Still feel alright. Hunger-wise, it tends to be when it comes towards a weekend, if I've eaten too much during the week, then I'll get a bit hungrier, especially on a Saturday. On a Saturday, don't train and I don't work, basically turn the computer off. So I guess because I'm not as busy, there's more time to think about food. So then I become aware of being hungry. Whereas during the week, I track my food so that it's at 8 o'clock, 11, 2, 5, and then 8 o'clock. But generally what ends up happening is have the 8 o'clock food, the 11 o'clock sometime in the morning, and then it ends up being about 4 o'clock before I have my 2 o'clock meal. So my food ends up getting pushed back to the back end of the day, so then I'm not hungry on an evening generally because there's more food to eat. But on Saturday, because I'm not working during the day and I'm not got training, that's the extra time to take stuff up, so not thinking about food. Training wise, nothing too exciting except for one thing. So I injured my shoulder November 2011. I've had 2 operations on it, given me all sorts of problems since, and one exercise I've not really invested much time in has been dumbbell flies. But early on in the week, I, for the first time in 9 years now, lifted more than 5 kilos on dumbbell flies. So I did 7.5 kilos for a couple of reps, and yeah, felt good. No pain, no discomfort. That was last Monday. So we've got a full week without any issues, and so it's nice to see some progress there. Also, my knee feels about 90-95%. Back feels completely fine now, but I'm not going to rush ahead to add in squats and deadlifts straight away. Just give it a bit more time to heal. Because this is only week 2 of the training block, I don't want to change things, so I'm just going to keep with doing the leg extensions and hamstring curls moving forwards. With that said, I have started training my legs again, and what I've been doing is just leg extensions, hamstring curls, but the leg extensions, I've done them occluded. So essentially I've been using old leg wraps, the real soft ones, to cut off some of the circulation in my legs. It's not to stop blood getting to the area, it's to stop blood leaving the area. So it means you can use a lot less weight. You can get a buildup of metabolites and essentially blood and other stuff, which then can force some adaptation. And it's not something that I generally do for long periods of time. The benefits are probably only going to happen for a month or 2, and then after that it's kind of a bit stale, but it's better than doing no training at all for my legs. So enjoyed doing that. Well, enjoyed is a strong word. I did that last week. My legs were sore the following days. I know soreness isn't necessarily the goal, but it makes me think I've actually done something. And I also did a set of safety bar good mornings. That felt perfectly good, so I think I'll keep them in. But like I say, avoid squatting and deadlifting at least until next block, and then when I do introduce them, just real slowly increase the weights and go from there. And then my habits, my things like the meditating and Duolingo, I think I'm just gonna stop tracking them now, because Duolingo, I'm coming up on 700 days in a row of doing it. It's kind of just ingrained. It's like brushing my teeth is part of the day. Same with meditating, that just gets done. Instead, I'm going to replace tracking them with stretching. So I've done some baseline stretches of a few different movements. I think I've done pancake, pike, a bridge, front splits. I'll put the video up so you can see. Basically, I'm going to start stretching once or twice a day and see if I can work towards improvement in those areas. So what I'm going to do to help be accountable with that is I'm going to use our clients group and basically post in there. So if people want to join in when I'm stretching, they can. If they don't, fine, but it's another way, it's another thing to track. Now that I've been tracking the other stuff well, I'll move on to this and then go from there moving forwards. And then finally, enough about me, one of our clients, Eddie, has had a massive week of lifting. So he's just squatted 260 kilos, benched 170, and deadlifted 340. The deadlift and the squat were both PBs, so massive well done for Eddie for that. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, whatever. If you get to the end of this video and you want it, I'll give you a free month of coaching, but you have to actually message me. And like I say, because I know no one's going to get to this point. So thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.